There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Oh, see, I don't know how to use my own equipment. Happy Thursday. My name is Greg, and this is GhostBox Live, and I don't know how to use my own equipment. What can I say? You know why, though? I'll tell you why. Because right before we started broadcasting, this happened, and the flashlight turned on by itself. It was going on and off, and I was just too busy thinking about what happens, who's turning on the flashlight, if anybody, and I started getting word for the obelisk. So, you know, my little ghost spidey sense here, you know, right away, I'm just more concerned about what the message is that we're getting in than how to actually run the show. So first of all, good evening, and thank you for joining me. And second of all, before I get to anything else, let's see if we can get some spirit interaction here real fast, okay? I'm just curious. Spirit, you've been turning on and off the flashlight. Are you able to turn the flashlight off for me, please? Can you turn it off for me right now? You turned it on. Are you able to turn it off for me, please? To show that you have control of the flashlight. Well, that went off. But that's not what I'm asking to have go off. If you could turn the flashlight off, that would be pretty amazing. Or make one of the other devices move. And now, what does it say on the obelisk? It says decompose. It says A-H, and then it says ever, E-V-E-R. So decompose, that's always fun to see, I suppose. But okay, well, thank you all very much for joining me. We'll keep our eye on the flashlight. If I look less lit, then maybe it was turned off. So let's just kind of get going. A lot of people saying hello. Speaking of which, I am covering again for Ane. It's certainly. This is not my normal time slot, and I am grateful that she has allowed me to fill in for her while she's doing some other stuff. And just know that she is normally here, like at this time, Thursday night at 7, but she's also here on Tuesdays, which is an 8 p.m. Central Standard Time start. Also, you can like her page at facebook.com/tarot by Ane. And her URL is www.onae.org for, especially reach out to her for private readings. She does the one-question readings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but honestly, it's those private readings that you're going to get the most out of. You're going to get some insight from her. Don't get me wrong with the one-question readings, but those private readings are the ones where you can really ask about family members. You can ask about specific incidents, things that are really very important. So please, consider doing so. Reaching out to her, I guarantee it's going to be good. And it's kind of tough to say you guarantee something with something in mediumship. I certainly guarantee the fact that you will feel like you got your questions answered one way or another. I think that she is that good. I very much support everything that she does. But we talked enough about her. Let's talk about me a little bit more. I have a radio show starting on Sunday, GhostBox Radio on AM 950. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be a radio host in a local big market, which is really cool. And our first guest will be Bishop James Long, a demonologist. He has been on Ghost Adventures, Portals to Hell. He is quite the authority when it comes to demonology. So really, great, and it's great interaction too. If you go to the show, there'll be ways for you to interact with the show also. So I recommend that. Definitely give that a shot. Okay, going to some of the comments over here. Let's see here. that's the official. I'm looking at the comment sound effects. If you're wondering, that's just how that works. A lot of people saying hello, and you get folks from Australia. Margaret, thank you for joining me. Just a lot of people saying hi. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's see, from Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky. I've actually investigated in Kentucky. I've been at Bobby Mackey's, and I've been at a let's see, Mr. Ovilus is talking, and the flashlight is still on. Okay, what does it say? Oh, that's a mouthful. It says metamorphosis. No wonder why it didn't sound anything like what it says. I don't know if you listen. It's like, and it's like, okay. But still, once again, I would love it if a spirit could shut off the flashlight for me, please. You turned it on. Can you turn it off for me, please? Maybe. Let's see. Who's asking me where can they get an Ovilus from? Margaret's asking me where can I get an Ovilus from? Margaret, you can get an Ovilus. Let's see. You're in Australia, so I'm not sure where you can get it in Australia. There's I forget the name of. I think it's called Digital Dowsing. Is the people Bill Chappell makes these? You may have seen Bill Chappell on shows like what you call it. Ghost Adventures and no other show. There's only Ghost Adventures, and they do some pretty incredible stuff. They're up to Ovilus 5 now. I don't know if they're going to do any more, but it's really interesting. They're ridiculously expensive, though, unnecessarily expensive. I'm just going to be very honest. As far as Birmingham, UK, I've been there. I've stayed there many times. Over by there's this church that's 1,000 years old that that's not uncommon in UK, of course, but certainly this church it has a park right by it. I can't remember exactly the area, but I'm staying with a friend, and I've been going there for about 4 years, off and on, and it's just really interesting. It's a very interesting place, and you could feel the energy when you walk into that church. Beautiful church, by the way. Should we talk to some spirits? Why don't we talk to some spirits and see what, have you ever tried an infrared camera? Yeah, Amanda, let me try it now. There you go. That's an infrared camera. It is. Yes, I have about 15 of them, to be honest, because I was at one point I was doing a web series, which someday I'll post a link to if anyone's interested in. It's about 5-6 years ago that I did it, but it's they're very helpful. They're very helpful for sure. Tonight, spirit box wise, normally we use the SB7 spirit box. And what I said on Tuesday was if I'm doing the show again on Thursday, that we'll try something a little bit different. And we're going to try what we call the SB11 spirit box. It's made by the makers of the SB7. And what you get here is basically 2 spirit boxes in one. So you can have you have one sweep going one way. You can have the other sweep going the other way. You can have different speeds. You can have for each one doing different things. You can have one on FM, the other on AM. You can do all sorts of interesting things with it. And we haven't used it in a while. It'll be interesting to see if we can get it to work, and we'll try it out. Okay. But before we do that, as always, I want to recommend to folks that we do some protection, and we do the protection mainly so that we can make sure that there isn't any spirits that are of irreparable sources, so to speak. We don't want a spirit that that will try to hang on to you, try to hang on to your energy, you know, what they call an attachment. You don't want that. What you want is to be able to have your spirit box session and then cut loose and let the spirits go about their business. You don't want them to stick with you. So we're going to try this. Amanda asked if the SB11 has clearer voices than the SB7. I wouldn't say that, because basically what we have here are two SB7s. You know, we're going to have different sweep rates. The thing is about this is that the SB7 sweep rate, and what I mean by sweep rate, folks, is like how fast does it go through the AM or FM dial from the lowest to the highest, you know, from what is it, like 87.9 to 107.9 or whatever it is. And it, you know, the faster the sweep rate, the less opportunity that radio broadcasts will get in. So this will go as high as 150, okay? And or no, I'm sorry, 100. It goes as high as 100, and this one goes as high as 50. It's the low end of this is 300, or I think the low end of this, I'd have to check. It might, I think it either it's 200 or 250. I might be completely wrong on that. It's a very different beast, and we'll see. We'll just see what it does. Okay, so let's do some protection for those who want it. First of all, just, you know, take some deep breaths, relax yourself. This isn't a scary thing. This is just a way for us to communicate with spirits. And what we will do is we will think of like light that emanates from your heart. That light is started by you, but it's also the grace of relatives and grace of spirit guides. And what you want to do is you want that light to emanate from your heart. Just imagine it emanating and covering you. It's a white shield, or a shield, I should say. And it does, you know, it just, what it does, it covers and it protects. And just imagine this being love and protection for you. And we will move that spirit energy to all the rooms, all the walls in this house. And from there, what we'll do is we'll just protect everyone in it. We just want everyone protected. I mean, even if they're not taking part in it, we want to protect them. Now, I have a couple of comments that came in. First of all, Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Have you tried an ovilus before? I sure have. In fact, we have one on right now in the middle. And it last thing that it said was metamorphosis. This is an ovilus 4. And we've been trying it. And the flashlight, I might reset the flashlight. It doesn't really bother me, but it just I wish that it would go off. Excuse me. And then Amanda, is the window behind you open? I thought I saw one of the blinds move. It's not open, but I don't have a line of sight to my cat. And that might be why it did so. I will keep my eye open. Currently, he's not behind me. So if it moves, let me know if I miss it. But it might have been Linus that took that. So I appreciate it. One other thing that someone else just reminded me about, which I'm kind of was taken by the flashlight apparently. Please share my video. Please share this now if you can. The reason why I ask is because I'm looking for more intention. Not everyone wants to hear, their relatives come through, but what we're going to do is we're going to have people's intention while watching it, and it just really helps get more people involved. So if you could share this, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you for mentioning it. I appreciate it. Let's see. I have not heard of that. I will definitely take a look at it. Thank you for mentioning it. And then, hi there. Thank you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Let's try some spirit box work. We're going to try it with this. What I will also do is we can also do some pendulum work if we want, especially when, the Echo Box. Yes, of course I have. Thank you. Danny. Yeah, Daniel. Yes, I have it on my phone, actually. And we'll also, if someone asks questions, like we did it on Tuesday, like, is my mom here? Is my mom around? What we'll do is we will sometimes maybe use the spirit box and the pendulum together. Doing so means that, maybe we get a chance to get some spirit interaction. Also, let's see here. Start up our recorder. You always want to tag your sessions. You always want to record your sessions. And this is 7:18 Central Standard Time, GhostBox Live, October 8th. So we have that, thank goodness. I'm not used to using this. So if I look like I don't know what I'm doing, you are correct. Let's see here. I'll tell you, first of all, the on and off switch is down here. Every single time I keep thinking it's on the side and it doesn't work after not using it for a while. So I assume that the batteries don't work on it. So I switch out the batteries, only to remember after I switch out the batteries that, oh, the on and off is actually on the front. I have not been using it correctly. So let's see, I'm gonna do AM, or I'm gonna do FM for both. We're gonna keep the sweep rates the same. I wonder if I can turn it on through here. Doing the same sweep rate, but there's two streams going of the sweep, and I'm going to go one forward and one backwards, and we'll see what that gets us.
See
if we can turn this up. Let's just listen for a second. This is what it looks like when it's moving, doing its thing. My name is Greg. Got someone just said hello right back, right away. Very distant, though. Very distant. What is your name? Got a lot of things there. Sound like one was Bob. Did I get that right, that there's a Bob here? But I heard someone say, what do you want? We just want to communicate. We also have a lot of people here who are interested in hearing from their families, family members who have passed, relatives. Almost thought heard something like, do you hear me? I hear you. All right, Don. Don, your mom named Donna again. Forgive me if I don't remember. Can you let me know, please? How many spirits are with me right now? Do you hear that? 5. Well, thank you for being with me tonight. Donna, are you here? Don's mom, Donna, are you here? Can you come through for us, please? I heard it was your birthday recently, just 2 days ago. Happy birthday. Have you visited your daughter? Donna, can you come through? Can you let us know you're here, please? Are you able to come through this box? Did you hear that? It said Dawn. It wasn't a female voice, but it doesn't mean it wasn't your mom, but it said Dawn. That was pretty cool, actually.
Find out more.
That's radio. Find out more. That's radio. Donna, can you do anything else? Can you make anything else over the table over there go off? You know how much your daughter would love to hear from you. So Pendulum is saying quite a bit that she's here. Do you feel her, Dawn? Donna, can you make yourself known to your daughter over at her house, please? You see how this thing is moving? It's always in the yes. This is a yes. Can you show me no, please? It switched. You see it switched directions. It's showing no. Can you show me yes again, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Donna. It's hot in here. Hi, Pauline. Thank you for joining me. It sure is. Should we turn it off? See if it comes back on? All right. Donna, can you turn on the flashlight for us, please? All right. Thank you very much. All right. Not a great time to be wearing a heavy hoodie, that's for sure. My goodness. Neil? Hey there. Spearbox just said, how are you doing? Can someone turn on the REM pod for me, please, right over there, or make the bell move? That would be really cool if you could do that, please. Just so we know that you're here. Oh, she sure is. She sure is. Why am I so small? You're much better. All right. Do I have any of my relatives here? Did I say mom? Yeah. All right, let's see here.
Average.
Where Superman lives, too, as it happens. Steve, nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ron? Sound like Ron speaking. Is that my name? Did you say somebody's name? As they say, you gotta wet your whistle. Whatever that means. Can you turn the flashlight on all the way for us, please? Instead of these on and off things. Don, I thought I heard your name again. I don't need him to attack more. He's settled down this week, but he's a little rambunctious, little meow, that's for sure. Keeps me on my toes. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going through stuff at the moment, so I don't mean to ignore you all. I know I'm live. You're probably thinking, does he know he's live? He's not talking to us. Hello. All right, this is what I was looking for. I saw this, Kevin. Your birthday, I'd just like to know if she's there. And based on Andrea's note that your mom's name is Maggie, hey, I got that right? Maggie, are you here to talk to us? Your son Kevin is here. Maggie, can you say your son's name, please? Could you say it loud, please, so everyone could hear it? All right, let's see here. Maggie, are you here? Maggie, are you able to turn on a device or talk to us through here, please? That's radio. Can you make one of the devices where the flashlight is go off us, please? It's your son's birthday, as you well know. Kevin, do you feel her around you? Maggie, can you go to your son? I moved that a little bit. Sorry. Are you with him often? Yeah, Kevin, I think that she's just going to you. I want to do something here real fast. I think something just became clear to me. I'm going to try this real fast. Because I think I'm only amplifying one of the sides with my speaker. I hope this isn't too annoying for you all. I don't like it. What I need to do is get two speakers, because there's two, where am I? There's two ways to plug it in. Give me 1 second. I'm switching boxes here real fast on you all, okay? I will be just 1 1 second here. I'm gonna just switch some stuff here real fast. All right. I'm sure some of you are like, first of all, he's not even paying attention to us, and now he's switching out batteries. I am. What can I say? For those of you who are paranormal investigators, as you well know, our biggest expense is often just batteries. Batteries are huge for us to have to buy, and sometimes they go out very quickly. Sometimes they, you always have to have backup batteries, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to use your equipment. That is just how that works. All right. All right. Where are we out here? True. Very true. Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry to hear that. Do I have any of Pauline's relatives here that would talk to us, please? Looking for Pauline's dad. Are you here? Did you hear the male voice that just came through? And somebody just said, I'm Tom. That might be one reason why. Here's Spirit that said, hold on. You hear the spirit that said, hold on? All right. Denise, is your mom's name Rose? I forget. Did I get that right? If not, I really apologize. Just kind of hear what. Okay. Rose, are you here to talk to us? Your daughter Denise is wanting to hear from you. Rose, can we hear from you, please? If you're around, we'd love to hear anything from you. Let's see here. So, okay, Tom, I was just about to ask if you wanted me to see and reach out to your Aunt Bev. That was in my mind. When I said that, I swear what came through was Tom. Do you want me to try? If you don't, no problem. It's not for everybody. And there's no guarantee that we will get it. Okay. I'm looking for. I'm trying to establish communication with Tom's Aunt Bev, who passed recently. Would you be able to talk to us, please? Tom would like to know if you're okay. And I thought I heard his name called out before. Could you consider making something come through over there, please? Just would love to know that everything is okay, okay? What are you talking about? You lost me. Anyone here have an Aunt Olivia or is an Aunt Olivia? Because that's just what came through the box. Who else do we have here? Can we try to get a hold of Travis, please? Travis or Shell would like to hear from you. Something, he died. Travis or Leon, are you here to be able to talk to Rochelle? Are you asking what am I talking about? You heard Denise. Huh. Is that Daniel that we just heard? Anyone? Is Daniel here? Is that someone, a spirit here with us right now? Daniel, are you from this area that we live around St. Michael? Where do you live? Do you live in the state? Do you live in Minnesota? Hey there. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Oh, you did? Of course, I talk over. That is great. Really? Did anybody else hear Daniel? Because I heard Daniel, but I misunderstood it to be the spirit named Daniel. So is it possible? I mean, it sounds like a male voice, but I don't necessarily believe that means anything. Rose, was that you? That said Daniel's name? Okay, so you heard it, and you heard it. And it probably was when I was talking, because I seem to talk over them all the time. I'm just listening. Okay. George, is there a George here, or are you asking for a George? Yes, sir. So are you George? George, are you related to anybody that's paying attention to us tonight? Haley, I keep skipping over you, and not on purpose. I apologize. One last one. Lena, can you talk to us, please? Lena, I thought I got a female voice. Was that you, Lena? Hey, Pam, how are you? Okay. George, were you trying to reach? Were you talking because Lori's here? Lori doesn't need a spirit box to talk to. I know. I know it's not a great night to wear a hoodie. Hiya. I thought that she came through, actually, as soon as I asked for her, to be very honest. It's true, though, right, Lori? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it at this, because I'm running out of time. If it was my normal Sunday slot, I could go on for as long as I want, but we're on a schedule tonight. So, spirits, thank you very much for talking to us tonight. We really appreciate it. You got it. Shutting down the session in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Raymond, that's very nice of you. Why can't you all be as nice as Raymond is to me? I'm just kidding. You're all very nice. Before anyone goes, I just want to remind you all that you need to shut this session down, okay? You need to be like, this session is over, and you're not allowed to follow me. You're not allowed to communicate with me, unless it's like a family member or a relative or a friend who's passed. You just don't want those spirits that you don't know kind of glomming onto you and taking all your precious energy. So really consider doing that, okay? And literally, I always like just to physically, just shred the ties there right now. That's the way I like to do it. Everyone has their own way, though, and that's quite all right. Once again, I am filling in for Ane, and Ane, as always, is generally on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm filling in for her for a little bit. I don't know if I'll be on Tuesday again. It might be her just coming back and pretty much kicking ass with what she does. She'll be on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and Thursday night at 7. As for me, well, I'm going to be on Sunday night at 10 here, so doing live. So that's Central Standard Time. So if you can, please tune in and bring your intention for who we'd like to try to talk to. And don't forget, my radio show begins on AM 950 this Sunday with Bishop James Long, demonologist. There's ways to watch us, literally watch us. You can watch me in studio through Facebook at AM 950 Radio. You can stream it, listen live. You can also send comments. You can call in, all sorts of fun ways. And this is an interactive discussion. So please consider doing so, okay? That it's always a lot of fun. And I say that from when I did my old show. So I know it's going to be a lot of fun doing the new one. And, you know, a lot of people saying thank you, but thank you all very much. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for sending not your energy, but your intention so that we could reach spirits as best as can. I got a question for you all, and you don't have to answer me right now, but did the other spirit box seem to work a little bit better? Maybe I should have kept to that one. It'd be interesting for you all to think. Remember, if you need to get a hold of me, friend me on Facebook, reach out to me if you need anything. I'm here always, so please do so. And I would really, as some of you have done so, and I love it. Hopefully I'm helpful in some way. But as always, folks, you know, this is so much fun, and we do this together, right? So have a great rest of your week. Please join me Sunday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know it's later, but it works really well, and we'll do more spirit communication. Everyone, have a great week, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Take care, everyone.